Welcome, everybody. Welcome to today's meditation session. Today, we're going to do two 20-minute guided meditations with a 5-minute break in between. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So, I always like to encourage people to begin with a little bit of movement, a little bit of stretch. And sometimes people don't realize that you can absolutely stand up during this period of stretch and movement. We want to do whatever is good for our bodies to kind of prepare the body to be able to sit in meditation. So if it works well for you to go ahead and stand up, go ahead. Maybe do some forward bending, reaching the arms up to the sky, or maybe you want to do some smaller movements, some shoulders or neck rolls. Just whatever makes the most sense for you. We're looking for some movements that might relieve or release some surface tension, as well as some movements that might help you stay awake for the practice, right? So maybe some enlivening movements as well, bringing some warmth to the body, some enervation. And as this will be a practice on enjoyment, finding our inner capacity to feel joy and happiness coming from inside of ourselves. Just seeing if you can begin to explore an ability right now to enjoy your movements, enjoy the stretch. Sometimes I think we just kind of forget to explore that option, the ability to really be enjoying whatever it is that you're doing. So how would it feel? What would it take to enjoy this final minute or so of stretching, of moving, of preparing the body for meditation? And then if you've been standing up, maybe beginning to take your seat. And just beginning to find a way of sitting that feels comfortable and supported. Arranging your arms, your hands, your legs, your feet. And again, maybe exploring how you might sit to support any sense of actually enjoying this meditation. Again, I don't think that's something we ever explore. How might I sit right now to increase a potential experience of enjoyment? just beginning to kind of settle in. Allowing this sense of this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be meditating, letting that sense of things just kind of settle into your mind, to your body. This is what we've come here to do, right? To meditate. And as we begin the meditation, I want to invite you into not really doing much of anything right now. I want you to give yourself just a little bit of free space, a little bit of free time to just kind of sit here. What does it feel like to allow yourself to just sit here and do nothing? It might make you feel antsy or nervous, or maybe for you it feels like a relief. And just knowing that in our meditation isn't the time to try to feel a certain way over another. It's really just allowing yourself to feel how you're feeling, noticing what's naturally arising for you in this moment. So if sitting here doing nothing makes you feel antsy, just can you feel that? Can you be with that feeling? We can't always feel exactly how we want to be feeling, right? So our meditation gives us the space to simply be as we are. That in and of itself can be a relief. Just letting yourself be as you are in this moment. And as we do this, we can really begin to draw our attention inwards. So it's this sense of releasing our external concerns, our external focus. You do not need to be the CEO in this moment, or the mom or the dad. So we just kind of release our external focus and just begin to draw our attention inwards. And again, just kind of noticing how it feels to do this. To kind of let go of the world at large for a few. And for probably every single one of us, kind of being in our bodies is a mixed bag, isn't it? Right? Some parts of the body feel fine, other parts might ache or feel itchy or uncomfortable. This is just kind of the nature of the body. And so the invitation is, again, can you just kind of be with your body as it is? Feeling the breath just rising and falling through the body. And here's the question, can we enjoy our breath? How might you make that happen if the invitation were to actually enjoy your breath? How might you make that happen just in this moment? What qualities of your breath right now feel pleasant or enjoyable. And then choosing to focus in on those particular qualities of your breath. So maybe you notice a pleasant coolness to your breath, or that it's easy for you to breathe. So then choosing to focus in on those specific qualities, right? To create for yourself a sense of enjoying your own breath. And for the last few minutes of this meditation, maybe exploring how might you further enjoy this breath, this moment. So maybe you move a little bit, or open your eyes and look out the window, or something else. How might you allow yourself to further enjoy this moment? And just for this last minute, I want you to really just let yourself off the hook. Let yourself enjoy your life as best you can for the next 60 seconds. Just give it a go. And then as the meditation comes to an end, we can again just move and stretch, whatever we feel like doing, to close out this practice. And just opening your eyes whenever you're ready. So we'll begin now our 5-minute break. Before we begin the next 20-minute guided meditation on on enjoyment. So just kind of doing whatever you wish to do for this break. Maybe stepping outside, getting a breath of fresh air. It's always helpful. Hydrating or continuing to move and stretch. Just whatever. This is your time. Five minutes goes by quickly. You've got about 3 more minutes. I'm pretty prompt with my breaks. We are in our 5-minute break. We are 3 minutes in, so just about 2 more minutes left of the break. So just about 1 more minute of our 5-minute break, and we'll move into our second 20-minute meditation. So just a little less than 1 more minute till we begin. So if you're close by, you can start coming back together. If you again want to start standing, that's perfect. Sometimes I think we forget that we can stand up right before we meditate, and do some standing stretches can be so helpful. Okay, so there we have it. That is our 5-minute break. We're going to begin the second meditation. So as we do when we begin meditation, we can first attend to the body. Maybe finding some movements, some stretches that you don't commonly do. We can get very accustomed to moving in certain ways. Maybe just for the next minute or so, you look for some new ways of moving or stretching the body, being careful, of course. Maybe rubbing your jaw muscles or rubbing out the wrinkles in your brow. Putting some pressure points on your temples might feel good and like something different. Or just whatever. And then just again, beginning to take our seats in meditation. So you might already be sitting, but taking your seat in meditation really has greater significance beyond just sitting down. It's really the beginning of the practice. We take our formal seat in our mind, with our body. So just kind of doing that now, taking your seat in meditation. A few deeper breaths can really be helpful to signal to the central nervous system. And just allowing your breath to find its natural rhythm. And just kind of noticing how your body does this without you needing to do much of anything at all, right? If you just sit here and don't control your breath, your body will naturally just start to breathe. So it's almost this sense of letting yourself be breathed. Can you do that? And same goes really for the thinking mind, right? If you don't try to control the mind or your attention, the thoughts will just start happening, right? So just seeing if you can let that be okay just for now. So letting your body be breathed, letting your thoughts be thunk. So we're just really starting this meditation with a very passive, easygoing approach. Just letting things kind of happen as they naturally do. We always have so much to do, whether self-imposed or through our jobs or families. Let's just release some of that just for now. Letting your body breathe as it does, letting your mind create thoughts as it does. And we're just kind of relaxing into the moment as best we can. Now what I want you to do is I want you to contemplate things that bring you enjoyment. So maybe it's going to the movies with your kids or days off from work, traveling, so we're just kind of letting our minds cycle through some of the experiences of life that bring us enjoyment. And now I just want you to see if you can notice any similarities between these experiences. Like, do you really enjoy most a sense of freedom? Or for you, is it really about being with loved ones? So we're just kind of noticing and reflecting on what we're drawn towards as far as what brings us enjoyment. And it's different for everybody, right? Maybe being productive is what you enjoy, or maybe being unproductive is really it for you. For me, it's always a sense of freedom, being free, feeling free. What is it for you? And now I want you to explore how you might feel those qualities that you're most drawn toward, how you might feel them right now in this moment. So if what you enjoy is being with loved ones, you might be able to distill that into feeling love and sharing love. Might you be able to experience that right now in your meditation? So for me, it's a sense of freedom. So if I explore that right now, I find it helpful to remind myself I don't have to take this meditation too seriously. And I start to feel that sense of freedom. How might you feel what you most enjoy in life? How might you feel that right now? If your mind tells you you can't do this just sitting here in a room by yourself, I want you to not accept that as an answer. Push beyond that. How might you feel what you most enjoy about life in this moment? What if you could fully enjoy, wholeheartedly enjoy what life has to offer in this moment? And don't let anything stop you. There's no reason to be stopped. What if you had everything you needed for deep internal peace, joy, right now in this moment? You have everything you need within you now. You just need to discover it, allow it. And just gently holding yourself in this space of already having what you need in this moment, gently holding yourself in this space for one more minute. And now let's together take a nice deep full in breath. A nice deep full out breath. Beginning to move and stretch and release the body from your sitting position. And as the meditation ends, just opening your eyes whenever you're ready. And seeing if you can remember that you do have the conditions within you to feel whatever, whenever. Just gotta practice. Okay. Thank you so much for being here with me today with the group. I hope it brought you and brings you benefit, and I'll look forward to being with you again next time. Take good care.